Ignorance in its most basic form is a lack of knowledge or awareness. It can be about oneself, the world, or the possibilities that lie ahead. The relationship between ignorance and fear is profound, as ignorance often acts as a breeding ground for fear, keeping people trapped in a cycle of hesitation and stagnation. When individuals are unaware of what lies beyond their comfort zone, they are naturally inclined to remain within it, often paralyzed by an invisible force that prevents them from moving forward. This fear, fueled by ignorance, can become the most significant barrier to personal and professional success. One of the fundamental reasons ignorance creates fear is because of the inherent uncertainty that comes with not knowing. Human beings are wired to seek patterns and predictability in their lives. The unknown is seen as a threat, something unpredictable and uncontrollable. When people do not know enough about a situation, a new opportunity, or even their potential, their mind begins to fill the gaps with worst-case scenarios. The unknown is often painted with the darkest colors, leading to hesitation, anxiety, and ultimately inaction. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making mistakes, these are all manifestations of ignorance, as individuals often lack the information or understanding that could dispel those fears. Consider the scenario of someone wanting to start their own business. They might have a brilliant idea and a passion for what they do, but if they are ignorant about the steps required to turn their vision into reality, they may be overcome with fear. Fear of losing money, fear of not being able to compete, or fear of failure can paralyze them before they even begin. The irony is that the very knowledge they lack could be the key to overcoming their fear. If they took the time to research, understand the market, learn about business planning, or seek advice from experienced entrepreneurs, their ignorance would diminish, and with it, the fear that has held them back. The fear born from ignorance doesn't only apply to grand pursuits like starting a business or making life-changing decisions. It also shows up in everyday life in small ways that slowly erode confidence and block progress. Think about how many people avoid learning new skills, taking on challenges, or even speaking up in social or professional settings because they are afraid of looking foolish. Their fear is a direct result of ignorance about their true capabilities or how others might perceive them. Because they do not fully understand the situation, they let fear dictate their actions, or rather their inaction. Self-doubt is one of the most pervasive fears that stem from ignorance. When people do not truly understand their potential or believe in their abilities, they are constantly held back by fear of inadequacy. This is particularly prevalent in professional settings, where people may refrain from applying for a promotion, speaking in meetings, or pushing for innovation because they are unsure of themselves. This form of ignorance is especially dangerous because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The less people believe in their capabilities, the less they are willing to act, and thus they never grow or succeed. Ignorance here isn't a lack of external knowledge, but rather an internal misunderstanding of one's value and strength. Ignorance about other people, cultures, or viewpoints also fosters fear. When people are unaware or uninformed about those who are different from them, they tend to be wary and fearful. This is evident in societal divisions where ignorance can lead to prejudice and mistrust. Fear of the unknown often manifests in the form of avoidance, discrimination, or hostility, all stemming from a simple lack of understanding. However, when individuals take the time to educate themselves about other people, cultures, or beliefs, the fear dissipates, replaced by empathy and appreciation for diversity. In this way, ignorance not only blocks personal success, but can also contribute to wider social issues by breeding fear and division. The antidote to the fear that ignorance breeds is knowledge. Knowledge illuminates the unknown, shrinking fear until it no longer has power over a person. When people take active steps to learn about what they fear, whether it's a skill they don't have, an opportunity they don't fully understand, or a person they don't know, they regain control. Fear loses its grip because they now have the tools and understanding necessary to navigate the unknown. The knowledge creates confidence, and confidence is what empowers people to face challenges head-on rather than shy away from them. It is crucial to recognize that the process of overcoming fear through knowledge is not instantaneous. Learning requires effort, time, and a willingness to be vulnerable. Many people avoid seeking out knowledge because doing so would force them to confront their ignorance head-on, which can be uncomfortable. It requires admitting that they don't have all the answers and being open to making mistakes along the way. But this is exactly where growth happens. The more individuals challenge their ignorance by actively learning and seeking information, the more they expand their comfort zones. What was once frightening and unknown becomes familiar, and the accompanying fear diminishes. In personal development, Overcoming the fear that ignorance breeds often begins with self-awareness. People must be willing to admit that they don't know everything and that there are areas of their life where ignorance might be holding them back. Whether it's in their career, relationships, or personal goals, being honest about where they lack knowledge is the first step toward growth. From there, they can seek out the resources, mentors, or experiences that will help them fill those gaps. This requires humility and a desire to grow, but the rewards are immense. As they gain knowledge, their fear diminishes and they become more confident in taking on challenges, stepping into new opportunities, and pushing their boundaries. Ignorance is a powerful force, but it is not insurmountable. Fear, its natural companion, feeds off the unknown, but it can be starved through learning and growth. When people take the initiative to seek knowledge, they dispel the darkness that ignorance casts over their lives. They become empowered to act, to take risks, and to pursue their goals with confidence. Fear may always be present in some form, but with the right knowledge, it will no longer have the power to block success. Instead, it will become a signpost directing people toward the areas where they need to grow, learn, and ultimately succeed. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools a person can possess, and it serves as the key to unlocking human potential. Every achievement, advancement, and breakthrough in life begins with knowledge, whether it's knowledge of a subject, an industry, a skill, or even oneself. The more a person knows, the more they can accomplish, as knowledge opens doors, provides clarity, and builds confidence to take on new challenges. Without it, individuals remain limited, often stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, unable to move beyond the boundaries of their current understanding. The first way in which knowledge unlocks potential is through the elimination of uncertainty. When individuals lack knowledge, they are often hesitant or afraid to take action. They don't know what steps to take or how to approach a problem, and as a result, they remain stagnant. The knowledge, however, removes this uncertainty. It gives people the information they need to move forward with confidence. For example, consider someone who wants to pursue a new career. Without understanding the qualifications required, the job market, or how to improve their skills, they are likely to stay in their current situation. But with knowledge through research, education, or mentorship, they gain the insight necessary to make informed decisions and take deliberate action, setting them on a path towards success. Knowledge helps individuals make better decisions. When people are informed, they are able to weigh their options more effectively and choose the course of action that is most likely to yield positive results. This is true in both personal and professional settings. In business, for example, entrepreneurs who understand market trends, customer behavior, and financial management are better equipped to build successful companies. Without this knowledge, they are more likely to make costly mistakes that could derail their progress. Similarly, in personal development, individuals who seek knowledge about emotional intelligence, communication skills, or health can make choices that enhance their well-being and relationships. Knowledge also fuels innovation and creativity. When people learn new things, they are exposed to fresh ideas and perspectives, which can inspire them to think differently and come up with creative solutions to problems. Many of the world's greatest innovators, from scientists to artists to entrepreneurs, have unlocked their potential by continuously expanding their knowledge. They didn't just rely on what they already knew, they sought out new information, experimented, and pushed the boundaries of what was possible. This drive to learn and grow allowed them to make breakthroughs that changed the world. Knowledge builds confidence. As individuals gain expertise in a subject or skill, they become more self-assured in their abilities. This confidence enables them to take on greater challenges, pursue bigger opportunities, and strive for higher levels of achievement. When people are knowledgeable, they are less likely to doubt themselves or shy away from new experiences. Instead, they approach challenges with the belief that they have the tools and understanding necessary to succeed. In conclusion, knowledge is the foundation upon which potential is built. It eliminates uncertainty, improves decision-making, fosters innovation, and builds confidence. By actively seeking knowledge, individuals unlock doors to new opportunities and empower themselves to reach their fullest potential. Without it, they remain limited, but with it, they can achieve greatness. Ignorance, defined as a lack of knowledge, awareness, or understanding, is a barrier that can significantly limit an individual's vision. Vision, in this sense, refers to one's ability to see beyond the present moment, imagine possibilities, and plan for the future. When ignorance takes hold, it narrows a person's view of what is possible, shrinking their ambitions, limiting their goals, and constraining their ability to achieve success. Without the necessary knowledge and awareness, a person's vision remains small, confined to what they already know or can easily grasp, leaving little room for growth, innovation, or progress. The most immediate impact of ignorance on vision is the inability to see beyond the present circumstances. Individuals who lack knowledge tend to focus on what is immediately in front of them, rarely considering the long-term consequences of their actions or the potential opportunities that lie beyond their current situation. This short-sightedness can keep people in a perpetual state of inertia where they are unable to move forward because they cannot envision a future that is any different from their present. Without knowledge to inform and broaden their perspective, they remain stuck in the same routines, afraid to take risks or explore new paths because they cannot see where those paths might lead. For instance, consider someone working in a job they find unfulfilling or beneath their potential. If that person is ignorant of the opportunities available to them, whether due to a lack of education, exposure, or awareness, they may feel that this job is the best they can do. They might settle for mediocrity, thinking that no better options exist. This limitation in vision caused by ignorance prevents them from seeking out new opportunities for career advancement or personal fulfillment. They remain confined to a narrow view of their abilities and potential, not because they are inherently incapable, but because their ignorance keeps them from seeing beyond their current reality. Ignorance also limits vision by stifling creativity and innovation. When individuals are not exposed to new ideas, diverse perspectives, or different ways of thinking, their ability to imagine possibilities is diminished. Innovation thrives on the blending of knowledge from different fields and experiences. However, when people are ignorant, they are confined to a single way of thinking, unable to conceive of alternatives or challenge the status quo. This is particularly evident in industries or organizations that fail to innovate because they cling to outdated methods, unaware of advancements in technology or shifts in consumer behavior that could push them forward. Ignorance in this context becomes a prison that keeps people trapped in old patterns, unable to see the potential for growth and improvement. Ignorance can cause people to develop a fixed mindset, believing that their abilities and circumstances are static and unchangeable. A person with a limited vision might think that success is reserved for a select few, and because they do not understand the pathways to achievement, they assume it is out of reach for them. This kind of thinking is self-limiting and often leads to a cycle of low expectations and low achievement. People who believe they are incapable of change are less likely to take the steps necessary to expand their knowledge and skills, further reinforcing their limited vision. The result is a life of unrealized potential, where ignorance continues to dictate their boundaries and keeps them from achieving greatness. On a broader scale, ignorance also limits vision at the societal level. Entire communities can be held back by a lack of access to knowledge and education. When people in these communities are ignorant of their rights, opportunities for advancement, or the resources available to them, they are less likely to strive for change. This ignorance perpetuates cycles of poverty, inequality, and underdevelopment. A society that is unaware of its potential or blind to the possibilities for progress will continue to struggle, limited by the collective ignorance of its people. Education and access to knowledge, on the other hand, empower communities to envision a better future and work toward achieving it. Ignorance, therefore, not only limits individual vision, but also has far-reaching consequences for societal progress. One of the most insidious effects of ignorance on vision is how it fosters fear and resistance to change. When people do not understand something, they tend to fear it. This fear creates resistance to new ideas, technologies, or ways of doing things, even when those innovations could vastly improve their lives. Ignorance breeds comfort in the familiar, even if the familiar is flawed or outdated. People become attached to what they know, and because they are unable to see the benefits of change, they resist it at all costs. This is particularly evident in organizations or institutions where leadership clings to old models of operation, unwilling to embrace new strategies because they lack the knowledge to see their potential value. In such cases, ignorance acts as a barrier to growth, stifling progress and innovation. Ignorance also narrows a person's vision by preventing them from seeing their own potential. People who are unaware of their strengths, talents, and capabilities often settle for less than they are capable of achieving. They may lack confidence or feel unworthy of success, not because they are inherently incapable, but because their ignorance prevents them from seeing what they can become. This is why self-awareness, a form of knowledge, is so crucial for personal development. When individuals lack self-awareness, they are blind to the possibilities for their own growth and success. Ignorance of one's potential is one of the most profound limitations on vision because it keeps people from even attempting to reach for higher goals or greater achievements. Another way ignorance limits vision is through the creation of biases and misconceptions. When people are ignorant of the facts or lack exposure to diverse viewpoints, they tend to form narrow, often inaccurate perceptions of the world. These misconceptions can cloud judgment and lead to poor decision making. For example, someone who is ignorant of the complexities of a particular issue, be it political, social, or economic, may form opinions based on limited information, leading them to support policies or ideas that are not in their best interest. Their vision is limited because they are not seeing the full picture, and their ignorance keeps them from making informed decisions that could lead to better outcomes. Ignorance limits vision by keeping people in a state of complacency. It dulls the curiosity that drives exploration and discovery. When individuals or societies are ignorant, they are less likely to question, to seek out new knowledge, or to imagine alternative futures. The result is a world that remains stagnant, where progress is slow and potential is wasted. Knowledge, on the other hand, acts as a catalyst for growth, inspiring people to dream bigger, push boundaries, and strive for more. It broadens horizons and expands possibilities, allowing individuals and societies to envision a future that is brighter and more prosperous than the present. In conclusion, ignorance is a powerful force that can severely limit vision. It narrows perspectives, stifles creativity, fosters fear, and prevents people from seeing their true potential. Whether at the individual or societal level, ignorance acts as a barrier to progress and success. To unlock vision and reach one's full potential, knowledge is essential. It is only through learning, self-awareness, and exposure to new ideas that people can break free from the limitations of ignorance and open themselves up to the vast possibilities that lie ahead. Self-awareness is one of the most essential components of personal and professional success. It involves having a clear understanding of one's own strengths, weaknesses, emotions, motivations, and behaviors. People who are self-aware are better equipped to make informed decisions, build meaningful relationships, and navigate challenges effectively. This insight into themselves allows them to grow, adapt, and pursue their goals with greater clarity and purpose. One of the primary reasons self-awareness is crucial for success is that it provides clarity about one's strengths and areas for improvement. Knowing what you are good at enables you to focus your energy on tasks and roles where you can excel. It also empowers you to take on challenges with confidence, leveraging your talents to overcome obstacles. On the other hand, being aware of your weaknesses allows you to address them constructively. Rather than being blindsided by shortcomings, self-aware individuals acknowledge areas for growth and seek opportunities to improve, whether through education, practice, or collaboration with others who complement their skills. Self-awareness also helps individuals manage their emotions more effectively, a key aspect of emotional intelligence. In both personal and professional settings, emotions play a significant role in decision-making, communication, and leadership. When individuals are self-aware, they are able to recognize their emotional triggers and regulate their responses. This ability to remain composed under pressure and handle stress with poise is crucial for maintaining productivity and fostering positive relationships. Leaders in particular benefit from self-awareness as it allows them to lead with empathy, understanding how their emotions and actions impact others. Another reason self-awareness is critical for success is that it fosters better decision-making. People who understand their values, goals, and motivations are more likely to make choices that align with their long-term objectives. They are less likely to be swayed by external pressures or impulsive desires because they have a clear sense of what is important to them. This focus and intentionality allows self-aware individuals to stay on course, making decisions that move them closer to their desired outcomes rather than getting sidetracked by distractions. Self-awareness also enhances interpersonal relationships, which are key to success in both personal and professional life. By understanding their own behaviors and tendencies, self-aware individuals are better equipped to communicate effectively and build rapport with others. They are more empathetic, able to recognize how their actions affect those around them. This awareness makes them better team players, leaders, and partners as they can navigate conflicts, offer support, and collaborate in ways that strengthen relationships. This self-awareness leads to personal growth and continuous improvement. It encourages individuals to reflect on their experiences, learn from their mistakes, and seek opportunities for development. People who are self-aware are not afraid to ask for feedback and use it as a tool for growth. This mindset of lifelong learning and self-improvement is a key driver of success as it enables individuals to evolve and adapt in an ever-changing world. In conclusion, self-awareness is a vital foundation for success. It provides individuals with the insight needed to leverage their strengths, manage their emotions, make sound decisions, and build strong relationships. By cultivating self-awareness, people can unlock their full potential and achieve their goals with greater purpose and effectiveness. Purpose is a powerful force that drives success by giving direction, meaning, and motivation to a person's actions. When individuals understand their purpose, what they are truly passionate about, and what they feel called to achieve, they are more likely to reach their goals and experience a deep sense of fulfillment. Purpose provides a clear reason for why people do what they do, helping them stay focused, resilient, and committed to their long-term vision. This clarity of purpose is not only a source of motivation, but also a guiding principle that shapes decisions and actions. One of the main reasons purpose drives success is because it gives individuals a sense of direction. Without purpose, people may drift through life without a clear vision of what they want to achieve. They may go from one job to another, pursue goals they don't find fulfilling, or simply react to circumstances rather than proactively creating their own path. When someone identifies their purpose, they gain clarity about what they want to accomplish. This direction helps them set meaningful goals, prioritize their actions, and focus their energy on the things that matter most to them. Purpose also fuels motivation and persistence. The journey to success is often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. Individuals who are driven by a sense of purpose are more likely to persevere through difficult times because they are deeply connected to why they are pursuing their goals. Purpose creates a sense of commitment and passion that sustains people even when things get tough. They are not just working for external rewards or recognition, they are motivated by an internal desire to fulfill their purpose. This intrinsic motivation is what keeps them moving forward when others might give up. Purpose provides a deeper sense of fulfillment and meaning in the work individuals do. When people are aligned with their purpose, they find joy and satisfaction in their efforts, even when the work is challenging. This fulfillment goes beyond material success or external achievements. It comes from knowing that their work has a positive impact on themselves and others. People who are living out their purpose often report feeling more satisfied and engaged in their work, as they see it as more than just a job or a task, but as a meaningful contribution to a greater cause. Purpose also enhances decision-making. When individuals are clear about their purpose, they are better able to make decisions that align with their values and long-term goals. They are less likely to be distracted by short-term temptations or opportunities that do not serve their ultimate mission. This focus allows them to make choices that keep them on the path to success and avoid wasting time or energy on pursuits that are not in line with their purpose. In addition to personal benefits, having a clear purpose can inspire and influence others. Leaders who are purpose-driven often have a powerful impact on those around them because their passion and commitment are contagious. When others see someone working with purpose, they are often inspired to find their own sense of direction and meaning. In conclusion, purpose is a key driver of success because it provides direction, fuels motivation, and brings deep fulfillment to one's efforts. Individuals who are aligned with their purpose are more focused, resilient, and driven to achieve their goals. Purpose is not only about achieving success in a conventional sense, but about finding meaning and making a positive impact in the world, which ultimately leads to a richer, more rewarding life. Continuous learning is the process of constantly acquiring new knowledge, skills, and experiences throughout life. In an ever-changing world, this mindset is essential for personal and professional growth. Individuals who embrace continuous learning stay relevant in their fields, adapt to new challenges, and unlock new opportunities. The commitment to lifelong learning fosters curiosity, encourages innovation, and helps individuals achieve long-term success in both their careers and personal lives. One of the key reasons continuous learning is so valuable is that it allows individuals to remain competitive in an evolving job market. In today's fast-paced world, industries are rapidly transforming due to technological advancements, changing consumer demands, and globalization. What might have been a valuable skill or knowledge 5 years ago could be outdated today. By continually learning and upgrading their skills, individuals can stay current and meet the demands of their chosen fields. This adaptability makes them more attractive to employers, as they can contribute to organizational growth and help businesses navigate change more effectively. Continuous learning also fosters personal growth by expanding an individual's understanding of the world. When people engage in learning beyond their immediate job or responsibilities, they develop broader perspectives. This intellectual curiosity encourages creativity and innovation. For instance, learning about different cultures, industries, or scientific advancements can inspire new ideas and approaches to problem solving. Many of the greatest innovations have come from people who drew insights from diverse fields of knowledge, and continuous learning allows individuals to connect these dots in ways that lead to breakthroughs. Another important aspect of continuous learning is that it promotes self-confidence and adaptability. As individuals acquire new skills and knowledge, they become more self-assured in their ability to handle various challenges. Learning new things, whether it's mastering a new technology, gaining a new qualification, or even learning a new language, empowers individuals to take on bigger tasks and pursue more ambitious goals. This confidence helps them navigate the uncertainties of life, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Continuous learning is deeply linked to personal fulfillment. Humans have a natural desire to grow, explore, and develop. When people stop learning, they often feel stagnant, uninspired, or disengaged. On the other hand, the pursuit of knowledge brings a sense of achievement and satisfaction. Whether it's learning a new hobby, improving professional skills, or exploring personal interests, continuous learning keeps the mind engaged and brings joy through accomplishment. In the digital age, access to learning resources has never been easier. Online courses, webinars, podcasts, and virtual workshops offer endless opportunities for individuals to expand their knowledge. These platforms make it possible for people to learn at their own pace, on their own time, and in areas they are passionate about. This flexibility ensures that continuous learning can fit into any lifestyle, making it more accessible than ever before. Additionally, continuous learning helps foster better decision-making. The more knowledge and experience individuals have, the better equipped they are to make informed decisions. Lifelong learners are often better problem solvers, as they can draw from a vast pool of information and experiences when faced with challenges. In conclusion, continuous learning is a critical driver of personal and professional success. It keeps individuals relevant in an ever-changing world, promotes personal growth and confidence, and fosters a sense of fulfillment. By adopting a mindset of lifelong learning, individuals unlock new opportunities, stay adaptable, and enrich their lives in meaningful ways. Ultimately, continuous learning is not just about gaining knowledge, it's about continually growing, evolving, and realizing one's full potential.